Hi everyone. We are here at the Honest Beauty headquarters. I am here with Davey Newkirk and Danielle Martin.
Hey.
And we are doing basically our launch of Honest Beauty. We are relaunching with new packaging, new price points, new products, a new palette that Danielle put together. This amazing palette, eyeshadow palette. It's really all you need, and it works for all different skin tones. So the launch party is tonight.
Yeah.
And we are gonna basically just do.
We're getting you ready.
Yeah, do the glams, the glam thing.
Glamming you up.
Yeah, so we're here at the Honest headquarters. I don't know if you guys know this, but not only are all of our offices here in Los Angeles, but we also have 2 labs with chemists, toxicologists, scientists, everyone who really works on the formulations of our products. And we also have an in-house packaging team. And so we could really do everything soup to nuts. And then we work with incredible partners to really bring all of our ingredients and our products together and scale it out. So that's how we make our products, and that's what makes us so different to other companies. I don't know if you guys know this, but we have incredibly high standards. We really coined that phrase, clean beauty that works. There's a lot of confusion in the marketplace around, what is a natural product, or what's a green product, or is vegan the way? And really, at the end of the day, you want a product or products that really work, and you don't want to have to worry about what's inside. And that's really the concept that I leaned into when I was developing the beauty products. And also when you are at your most vulnerable state, when you're pregnant, everything you put on your face, everything you put on your skin, your hair, it actually goes into your body, and it could affect the health of your baby. So it's not just the supplements and the food that you're eating, it's everything. And so we just would like to make sure that we are using highest quality, best ingredients in all of our products, so that you have peace of mind that whether you are just living your best life, not pregnant, going through your day-to-day, or if you are pregnant and you have a little one in your tongue, that you can rest assured that we put so much thought into how we create our products. So what look, we're going to go for like a messy hair situation, right, Davey?
Yeah, like a cool like
waves.
easy wave.
Like Cali girl waves. Like I'm not like ringlets. Not like my 90s ringlets.
No. Let's not bring that back right now.
Let's not do that. And Daniel?
We're going to do something that's very you. Something that's just fresh, glowy.
So we love fresh, glowy skin.
Always fresh, glowy skin.
But I also love like a pop on the cheek. I think it looks youthful, and I like to either like build up a lip or build up an eye.
Yeah.
I rarely do both.
So what are you feeling?
I don't know.
I feel like we could probably pop up the eye.
Okay.
So you can drink
Oh
tonight.
yeah, and we can, so I can drink tonight. But also so we could use your amazing palette. So that's the palette. It really allows you to go from like day to night. So if you want to use these more like neutral colors for the day, if you want to add a little glam, you can do a pop of the gold. It looks great on everyone's skin tone, no matter how fair, how dark you are. And then goes into this like smoky moment if you love that like smoky eye. Now talk to me about why you chose this sort of purpley blackish color versus just like a straight sparkle black or sparkle blue.
When you get these shadows wet, they get a bit dense in tone. This on green eyes or light brown eyes, the purple adds a dimension to your eye color that's really beautiful. So
no matter the eye color?
No matter the eye color. But for those particular green or light brown or anything that has a bit of yellow in it, the aubergine, that eggplant
it's
tone.
It's like an eggplant tone.
Really
right here. I'm going to swatch it on my wrist.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see,
Ooh,
but
that's
it's
nice.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, there's my wrist. It's not like a straight black. It has a little bit of...
Yeah, it's kind of like a smoky plum, a smoky purple.
it's like a smoky plum.
So
and it has a little shimmer.
Yeah, so you get the depth and the shimmer kind of...
Do you like the way I said shimmer?
Shimmer. You get a bit of shimmer. Let me clean up your shimmery arm. But what's so great about these is that the color is so saturated and there's a lot of payoff to them.
So usually when you have something that's sort of cleaner ingredients, you don't think, or a lot of the mineral-based shadows, you sort of feel like you're not getting that same payoff that you want from your shadow.
Right.
And it's just not the case with Honest Beauty. You really get the payoff that you want.
And that was so
and
important.
that you expect from conventional beauty products, but with, a consciousness about the ingredients.
Exactly. I mean, I really love the fact that you took the time to really focus on achieving what a lot of people want in their makeup, and it's longer payoff, quality, and something that's cleaner.
Yeah.
And you built your brand around that, and I think
Yeah.
so many people want that right now.
Well, I was the face of a couple of I was the face of a couple of beauty brands since my first beauty contract when I was a young actress was probably when I was 18.
Wow.
Dark Angel days?
Dark Angel days.
Oh.
And I worked with a couple of beauty companies over the years. And I have to say that this beauty brand that I have created is exactly what I always wanted, because I've always had sensitive skin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mixed. My dad's Mexican. My mom is Caucasian. So I have a lot of like yellow tones, and I have like olivey skin. And then sometimes I can go a little pink, and I was constantly having to like mix foundations. And I had a hard time finding foundation that was my color. And I remember back in the day, I would mix Iman, which used to be at Barney's, and Bobbi Brown. Those were my two mixes that I would use back in the day, because I just couldn't find the right color. And a lot of foundations out there, they use a lot of petrochemicals, fragrances, and so for me, I would always break out. Like the next day, I got acne from using really nice too, expensive beauty products. So I just wanted something that I knew wouldn't break me out, wouldn't clog my pores, but still performed like a conventional beauty product, from foundations to shadows to lips and eyes.
And so many people have allergies to products now. It's so wild.
Yeah. And we always make sure that we don't use any synthetic perfumes, no synthetic fragrances. I think that's a key component. And we ban, in most of our products, more than 4,000 ingredients, which is higher standards than any company that I can think of that makes this range of products: color cosmetics, skin, and hair. And of course, baby products. So people, do you guys have any questions? I'm on Instagram Live on my Instagram, and I'm on Honest Facebook Live. Do you guys have any questions at all? I'm here. I want you guys to also help me on
picking out a lip color
for when we're done. After we see the eye, we can kind of match up what lip, and you guys can help me. And
so if you noticed, if you've been watching, I'm building out and evening out her skin tone, starting in the center and working my way out. But I'm going to show you how to use our luminizer as a highlighter, and then our new matte primer in the T-zone. So using those two different products, you can kind of see and gauge how you can incorporate that into your own skincare regimen.
So we have this new matte primer, and then the Everything primer, which is our glowy primer. It's hyaluronic acid with a little bit of mica. It gives you that plumping effect to the skin, hydrating effect because of the hyaluronic acid, and really baby amounts of mica in there. And it's, you don't look like a disco ball. You just have like a nice glow to the skin. And it really helps kind of like, even if you just want to have a moisturizer on your face, tinted moisturizer or foundation, this is great. And this works for everyone. But people who can tend to be a little bit more oily and have larger pores and want something a little more matte, this is our Everything Primer in Matte. It's a new formula. It's a new product. Now this gives you that matting effect. A lot of guys like to use matte primers. Yeah. And so if your hubby or boyfriend, or if you like to buy primers, this is a great one because, again, we have our high standards in how we make our products, and I think you will love this. So this, what Daniel is saying is he's using the glow where he wants the glow, and then he's using the matte primer where you won't need to be more matte, right?
Yep. So I'll show you. So what I love about this formula is that it's water-based, and you literally see the dry down happen once you apply it. So I actually love to use this after foundation. So
and
I've
it's
done
buildable?
Completely buildable.
Yeah.
So this is the matte. This one is the everything.
Glow.
The glow. And you can see the two different colors.
Maybe show
up
up
here.
there.
Can you see? So I'm just going to take a brush with the glow. I'm just going to hit her
Tops of the
cheek.
cheekbones.
And then I'm going to take a different brush for the matte, just in the center of the face, so right through here.
Oh yeah, I hate this part being greasy looking.
Yeah.
So that's definitely where I like to sit. And also here, I
Yeah.
feel like I get like,
That's where you want to bring it down, like right through here. And I'm going to do a little bit on her nose, but stop right there, because I actually want to take a bit of this luminizer on the tip. Just the tip.
so dumb.
So I don't know if you can see, if you can move your face, Jasmine. You see this radiance that's happening right there? It's really nice.
Don't worry about my dark circles, guys. I haven't covered those up yet.
And then I just kind of blend everything in with the sponge. I like to finish with the sponge because it just melds everything together.
I don't know. What would you say you're most known for as a makeup artist, Daniel?
Oh gosh. I would say just respecting the skin. I think,
You're known for
just
letting the skin live.
look like skin and have it be your best skin. I'm not covering up anything. I'm not creating like dimension to your face that you don't necessarily have.
But you'll enhance it.
Exactly.
I mean, we love a contour.
We love a contour.
Yeah, but
there's a
you're
way
not-
to do it.
You're not
without-
reshaping a face, though.
Right.
You're just
I'm enhancing what you have.
Right.
Because so much of my work depends on how light hits your face.
Okay.
A good example would be, working with Meghan Markle for her wedding.
So I don't know if you guys know this, but Daniel did Meghan Markle's makeup for her wedding. That was probably the most watched wedding in the United States.
It's like 9 billion people.
Yeah.
Who knew
Watch
there was that many people in the world?
Gorgeous face. And Daniel, obviously, I don't if you guys saw her, unless you were living under a rock, you didn't see it. It was really about enhancing and bringing out her beautiful skin. A really subtle pop to her eye.
Yeah.
And then, that nice wash of color on her lips. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
And I think it just like it's exactly your work. That's what you're known for.
Right.
That beautiful skin, that nice like enhancing the eye, that little bit of glimmer, and then the wash of color on the lip.
Yeah, it was, and I also had to think about
For
her
that occasion.
outside, her going to the church, her being filmed
And the
in the
smooch.
church, and the kiss. Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's a lot
you
of
can't
elements.
have like a red lip all over
Right.
somebody's face.
Right. or a lot of eye, because
Yeah, I don't
if you
want
start
too much.
crying, it'd be runny.
Yeah. Oh my god, I
So,
didn't think about that.
so it's like you really want on your wedding day to make you feel like your best you, and also when
Yeah.
when
And for the makeup to live
Yeah.
through the whole day. Do you
Yeah.
want to maybe
Oh,
talk
sorry.
to the camera? You're giving
I'm so
everyone
bad at this.
side face.
Sorry. I'm like, yeah, I'm talking to you, Jess. Who are these
You
people?
got it, everybody.
Sorry, I'll switch.
So do you guys have any questions for Daniel about his technique or how, how he, he just told you guys how he approached Megan's makeup, just thinking of, and I feel like you do that with me as well, thinking
Yeah.
of what is the occasion you're getting someone ready for, and
Right.
how is it going to live on their face through the whole thing.
Also, too, you are wearing this. I don't know which one to look at.
Just there.
Okay, so when you're wearing this makeup, you want to be comfortable in it, and you want to know you're living in it. So you want to feel comfortable in it.
And feel beautiful.
And feel beautiful. I mean,
And when you catch a reflection, be like, oh, hey there.
ta-da.
Hey, what's up? Oh, that's me.
Amazing. So this is a thing that we do together. I always have Jess do her concealer because this is part of our rhythm. So
I always do my concealer because I have this line. I don't know if you guys have this line, but right here I have this like a little bit darker line. Every Alba in the family has that. Actually, it's a Martinez thing too. It's both sides of the fam on my dad's side.
Oh.
Yeah, we all have this. And so I like to go in and put just in there. And by the way, I just got off a plane from London, so they're really mad. But I go in and I do this, and usually I put the concealer on at the end, but it is nice when I do it now, and then that way Daniel can blend my foundation over it if I make it too light. So I don't get that like reverse raccoon, which sometimes I do.
No.
Do we have any questions?
Nice haircuts. I love your eyes. Aw, it's so nice.
Yours or hers?
Probably hers.
Any
Wow, these are
questions?
coming in so fast. How do you learn about your face shape and the best makeup to enhance it?
Good
Very
one.
interesting.
Yeah.
Great question, Rana. How do you learn about your face shape? You kind of look in a mirror, and this is kind of a weird thing, but you can kind of sketch out in the mirror your face shape. You can kind of see, obviously. Mine
so
is
like-
more- like you look in the mirror, and then you kind of
Come over here.
You look in the mirror.
Okay, look in this mirror here.
Oh, this mirror.
Yeah.
And then, like, you can kind of gauge the
So
perimeter
you're
of your
more
face.
round.
You would be more oval.
Davey's more oval too.
Davy's, yeah,
Oval?
oval, yeah. So that way you can kind of see, and then from there, a trick that you can do to kind of figure out how to contour your face. Hold up your phone, the light on your phone, in the center of your face, and where the light hits your face is the highest part. That then you can figure out how to highlight and contour.
So where you're brightest, like the highest points on your face, so that's a high point on your face.
Yeah. So let me try that.
That's a high point on your face. This is a high point on your face.
Yeah. you
So
can't
that's where you want to put the highlighter, right?
Yeah. So I don't know if this is working, but
No.
You might need to scooch over a little.
No.
yeah, it's not working.
No.
But go into a dark room, and then turn your phone on with the light, and then you can kind of see and
Where's
gauge
the brightest?
where the brightest
And that's
is.
where you start with the highlight. And highlighting before you contour is a good way to get comfortable with the highlight and contour, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So highlight first, and then you can go in when
And
you're
then-
more comfortable, and then start to do the
Shape out your
contour
face.
and shape out your face. But don't go too dark.
No.
I would even go like 2 shades darker than your foundation, and
Yeah.
use a foundation.
Exactly.
Because then you can like really blend it, and you don't look like you have streaks all over your face.
Yep, exactly. That's so
Secret
important.
beauty tip.
'Cause
L.A.
we all-
McWilliams, secret beauty tip.
Oh, secret beauty tip. You have a lot. I've learned a lot of tips from you.
Really?
Um,
I blink into my my mascara.
yeah, and
I
we'll show
literally
you
go
that.
like this, and I go like that, and I blink into it.
Because our mascara has a primer attached to it. So this is the primer end. Jess literally takes
Yeah.
this and she blinks
And
into
blink
the wand.
right into it because it
Actually,
gets.
should we do this now and then we can let it set?
No, because we have to. Oh yeah, we
yeah.
can do the primer now.
Yeah, you can do the primer.
I'm like, no. And the makeup, someone is asking, Stephanie, is the makeup good for combination skin? It is good for combination
Yes.
skin.
And this product here, the matte primer,
matte
is
primer.
amazing for combination skin.
Yeah.
So being that this is water-based, after your moisturizer, lay this down before foundation.
Yeah.
Because that will definitely
Or
help.
tinted moisturizer or whatever else
Yeah.
you're going to put on.
This will act as a makeup magnet for a combination oily skin. So this is going to be your new
Or
best friend.
if you don't wear foundation or tinted moisturizer and you just have a moisturizer, again, guy, girl, put
Yeah.
that where you're shiny and
Yeah.
it will matte your area.
So you see that she's kind of blinking into her mascara right now?
Did I need to curl my lashes though?
Oh.
Or is it okay?
We can do it after.
Okay.
It actually may hold the curl more.
Okay.
Experimentation.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's nice about a primer, I don't know if you guys are familiar with primers, but what I love about a primer is it's basically hair extensions for your lashes. It's
Oh,
like
good
little
way of putting it.
fibers that when it has like a formula, like a, what is the formula like? It dries clear,
It dries
but
clear.
it's like
It's
A plumper.
a plumper.
Mhm.
It's like a plumper. And so it has like this light formula that adheres these fibers onto your lashes, makes your lashes look thicker and longer.
Yeah.
And then
it
you let that
separates.
dry. Yeah, and it separates. You let it dry. So I just did the primer. And then I'll do the mascara maybe after you do the
Oh.
eyeshadow.
Oh yeah, eyeshadow.
Although he does get a little bit irritated when I put the mascara all over my eye.
So we're gonna do something in this
Oh,
family.
my lips are so chapped.
And I'm gonna lay down.
Guys,
like
I'm
a-
hella dehydrated. It's insane. So I'm using the Magic Balm. Everybody needs this in their life.
Yes.
It's like a skincare product and a makeup product. It's an everything balm. You can put this on your lips. You can put it on the bridge of your nose. You can put it on the high points of your cheeks here. If you have flyaways, you can put on the ends of your hair. I'm going to put some on my cuticles because these are looking a little rough around the edges. But really, this balm you can put in your purse and you can use it for everything, and it's amazing. I have like 50 of these everywhere. My car, my purse.
Yeah, it's my go-to as well.
And if your eyes are super sensitive, you will love our mascara and our eyeshadow. And our everything really, really works with, and someone just asked what brand is it? It's Honest Beauty. So everything,
You big.
everything works so well. All of our products work really, really well if you have sensitive skin.
So I'm just taking this mid-tone beige.
No micro beads.
Nope.
Nope, and there's usually the micro beads are made of little pieces of plastic, and some countries have actually banned it from products. But that was something that was like a big exfoliant
Yeah.
in a lot of beauty products were these micro beads, and they actually found that they were poisoning the marine life in the oceans, getting into the sewer systems and going into the ocean. So. No, obviously no petrochemicals, certainly in that form, in any way, in our skincare products.
So I'm gonna go in and use this deep matte brown, chocolate brown, as a liner on her lash line. So I'm gonna come around the other way.
What brand is a curling wand I think you could use, there's a bunch of them that are good now. Which one is this?
This one's a Japanese one.
Oh, of course, it's Japanese. Fancy over here. But I think Tweezerman makes a good one.
Yeah, Tweezerman does a great one that's pretty wide.
I like the wider ones.
Troy Sherratt, which you love, does a really nice one too, which you can get at Sephora.
So all of these beauty products are available at honest.com or honestbeauty.com on Friday.
Oh, Friday.
Yep,
Awesome.
3 days and counting. 3 days, guys, you can get these products. We are giving you an exclusive look at the products. It is available at honest.com, honestbeauty.com. And in next week, we are launching in Target with a selection of beauty products, mostly skincare in there, and a couple of our color products. Christina Flores is asking, why microbeads? I don't know why people use microbeads. I don't think it's good. I think it clogs the pores, and I think it's bad for the ocean, so we don't use them.
We don't use them.
No. And I actually like making body scrubs with my kids at home with a fine cane sugar. I think that works the best. And then I mix...
Not salt?
I like the sugar better. I don't know why.
Because it's
I
sweet.
feel like it also doesn't dehydrate, like maybe the salt dehydrates
Oh,
the skin
yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, it's
or maybe
like a
it's
lot.
just my mind
Yeah.
that thinks that. But I like fine sugar. And I like to use some type of base oil. You could even use like an oil you have in your pantry. But you could use like an almond oil, a jojoba oil, or even like an olive oil. And then you could use like vanilla extract that you use for cooking.
Oh.
And you can have like a vanilla smelling one. You can mix vanilla with like eucalyptus, and it can be like a vanilla-y eucalyptus scrub.
How long can you keep that?
I think you
After
can.
making
I think you can keep it. I mean, the thing is it smells so yummy and it feels so good to use. You usually go through it pretty fast.
Oh.
And you can make it as much as you want. So I don't know. I haven't kept mine around for longer than a month because usually when it's in my shower, it goes fast. But and it's fun to do it with the kids.
It seems like the kids would love
Yeah,
that.
and someone, Angela is saying you can use coffee. You can totally use
Oh.
coffee as well. And that actually, they say, is a stimulant, and it helps
Yeah,
with the
circulation
appearance
and
of
stuff.
cellulite. That's what they say.
Oh.
Someone says, I have freckles, so makeup can be tricky for me, as it is either looks weird to cover or it doesn't look.
So you don't...
Megan has freckles.
She has a lot of freckles.
So Meghan Markle has freckles, and everyone saw her makeup on the wedding,
Yeah.
and certainly over the years how you've done her makeup. How do you think about freckles?
I love freckles, and freckles tend to be... People with freckles tend to
They're
have
so
a really
cute.
an even skin tone anyway, so you would only use concealer or foundation to really spot treat where you want to even out your skin tone. So that's how you would use...
But still allow your freckles to live.
Exactly. Because I feel like that's so important.
Yeah, and they're so cute. Someone was asking, can you use, for hazel eyes, do you recommend the eyeshadow?
Yes.
Especially for hazel eyes.
Yeah.
It's almost like incredible for hazel
Yeah,
eyes, right?
yeah. And what's great about this eyeshadow palette is that once you use the wet, it
so you
changes
can use it wet or dry.
dry.
So any of these, you can, if you want, you can use your spit gross. Or you can like dip it in water.
Yeah.
You know, you're at your sink. Dip your brush in water and then dab into it if you want to lay down more pigment.
Yeah, I'll show you. Let's try it.
Do you want to show them?
Yeah.
Show the children, but please don't spit on them.
I'm using water. I'm going to pour a little bit in here. And then, oops. I'm going to let's take this. Using water in with this brush. Using this black. See how it dries on quick?
Oh, yeah.
And then
So yeah, that just gets you a little bit more pigment. So you
Yeah.
can use any of these water dried and it dries right up
Yeah.
after.
See how deep and dark that is? It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Are you gonna put on my eye?
Oh. Put this thing to use.
I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, might as well.
Just like a little kick on the corner.
Like right in the lash line on the corner.
Yeah.
I think that's a good makeup trick.
Yeah.
If you want if you don't want to commit to a cat eye, but you just want like a little like something, see?
Just kind of gives you
Just
a
a
nice
little-
kick.
A little kick. So you just go right along your lash line. You wet the
Wet the brush.
the brush. I've actually done this with the eggplant color too.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
And green eyes, yes, this works. You were saying the aubergine.
Yes,
This
on green eyes
aubergine-
is beautiful.
This aubergine color, if you want that smoky eye, and then this gold color here looks so nice with green eyes, hazel eyes. Just really pops them and brings them out.
So a little trick, if you want to extend your liner a bit, and you want to give it more of a kick, just take a Q-tip, it's a bit wet, and just bring it up, and it pulls up the cat eye.
Can you guys see that?
See, it has just a bit of a,
Little tiny like flick.
yeah. Nice.
Does any of the makeup have a heavy feel to it? I don't, not at all.
I don't.
Actually, it feels like you're not wearing anything, which is what I always want out of makeup. I don't like to feel like I'm wearing a mask.
And you want it to feel like skin. You want it, because if you're going to live with it for a bit, you want it to feel good.
Yeah, and I also think that it shouldn't be like you're wearing someone else's face, but you're wearing your best face.
Yeah.
And that's always kind of been my concept around the formulations and everything. And Daniel is having that lightweight feel, but still getting the payoff and the pigment.
Exactly.
So we have the impact without it looking like a mask or feeling super heavy.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to go in with the mascara. Someone says, how do you feel about lash extensions? I'm all for it. If you
I am
can,
too.
If you can do it, I get allergic to the glue, or else I would have lash extensions. I think they're dope.
Also,
But you do need to give your eyelashes a break. I think
Yeah.
it's similar to hair extensions, or even nail polish or gel polish. I think you just have to make sure that you incorporate breaks.
yeah, because you need to rebuild the lash to support the glue, and that, you know,
Yeah.
depending on how much time you spend on that or how much they live on your lash, you definitely have to do that. But if you notice, Jess has a tendency to blink into her mascara, and that's also because she's getting even distribution from base to end, and it's almost like she's combing her mascara through rather than just piling it on, because it's really giving a separation.
I don't like clumpy.
Yeah, we'll comb through this as well afterwards. I love your accent.
Oh,
Your accent? I don't have an accent.
do I have an accent?
I hate air conditioning. I know.
I love air conditioning. I get so hot.
Yes, Letitia's is amazing for brown eye girls. How does it wear through the day with my routine now? I get home from work and it doesn't look like...
What is it? I believe in midday touch-ups, guys.
Yeah.
I think at lunch, if you get a lunch, some people work through lunch, but if you can, in your bathroom break, just take a second in the middle of the
Yeah.
day to give yourself a little refresh, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. Plus, it's also a nice mental reset for you as well.
Yeah.
Self-care, everyone.
Exactly.
Self-care.
Okay.
Come through.
Yeah, let me come through. I like to use metal combs. I don't know why I think they work better, but they
Yeah.
really hurt when you poke yourself in the eye with them. So don't do that.
Looks really good.
Oh my god, my eyes are so red.
Jet lag.
I'm so jet
The
lagged.
jet lag is real, guys.
It's so real. I'm getting these like lines under my eyes and I'm tired. And
You're
I have
dehydrated, too.
dehydration. And I drink so much water today, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like your body.
It's like I need an IV of water.
You probably need an IV of vitamins.
Yeah.
That's a whole other Facebook Live, guys.
Exactly. What's nice about our foundations is, so here's the foundation. You can use, if you like a beauty blender, you can use a beauty blender. You could use your finger like I'm doing now. You could use a brush. I love using a brush, and just blend
Buffing
it up
brush.
and buff it out.
Yeah, like a brush like this.
Yeah, a brush like this. And you can just buff to your heart's content. And it just I think the key to makeup looking natural, right, is the buffing.
Yeah, because it diffuses the pigment and the emulsions from the product into your skin, so it doesn't look painted on.
Right.
And then with the beauty blender, because so many people love the beauty blender, this
Wet, though.
right,
Wet it and then dab it in.
yeah, because it gives a nice sheer coverage to it.
Mm-hmm.
And because we use the matte primer, I don't necessarily have to do powder on her. Which
You
is
know
great.
what?
And you hate
I
powder.
hate powder. Back in the day, we used to set makeup with all the powder, and it just makes you look old, girl. It makes you look
And-
so old in here, under the eyes. If you can avoid powder, avoid it. So mascara, Kim is asking, will the mascara work with my sensitive eyes? I have sensitive eyes.
She has really sensitive
Yeah,
eyes.
and it works really well for me. Any tips on covering under eye circles? I think don't use the concealer everywhere. I think just
Yes.
put it where you need it, where you're darkest, and then you go over with the foundation everywhere else. And use your ring finger to dab it in so you melt it with your skin in.
So I'm giving just a bit of shaping in her cheek. It's not a full-on contour, but you really can see the shape right through here. And we don't want any hard lines, so I'm blending it out with the sponge. Boom.
Someone's saying they're really mad at us for not having our brow pencil online anymore. I'm just saying it's one of my favorite products too. And we're working on a brow product that will be a little bit more universal and a little bit more innovative in our format. So I'm working on two different formats and a more universal shade. So to be continued.
It's coming, guys.
You learn when you launch, and then you refine and get better, and and so that's where we're at. Someone, Suhani Lata, wants us to speak more about freckles.
Really?
Yeah. What else shall
Yeah.
we speak of, please?
Yeah, what else can we say?
Yeah. What else can we say about them? They're angel's kisses, is what my
that's
mom always
sweet.
said. My mom has lots of freckles. She's covered in orange freckles. Everyone's wondering where my middle daughter got her orange hair. My mom.
And your brother also has.
My brother has orange in his beard, and he has an orange, and a ginger baby as well. His son is a ginger. But yeah, that's where it came from. And my mom has all the freckles, and all I wanted when I was little was to have freckles like my mom, and not have the olive skin that I got, because that's what you want when you're little. You want to look like anyone else. But my mom, angel kisses.
Wow, I love this color. This is coral peach on her cheeks. It's such a great color if you can see it.
Oh yeah, so it's kind of coming up not. There we go.
Yeah.
Can you see? So this corally peachy color, it's coral peach, cream blush. Now, what's so nice about our cream blushes is they look great on all skin tones.
All skin tones.
And so no matter how pinkish your undertones are or yellowish, they look amazing. They can go from pretty quite fair skin to pretty deep tones. This looks so nice on everyone. And it works well whether you have combination skin, dry skin, oily skin. What I like about a cream blush, and you could use it with your finger or you could use it with a brush like Daniel just did, is it really melts into the skin and it looks like a true flush.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like you remember that like 80s like David Bowie stripe, which I love and is definitely a look.
It's a look for sure.
Don't get me wrong. But if you're trying to have a little more natural look and a glow, a youthful glow, if you are a new mom and you are tired and you're not getting a lot of sleep, and just having that little bit of pink to your cheeks just makes life so great.
Someone wants to know what kind of curling iron you're using.
I love the Harry Josh curling irons. The Harry Josh curling iron and blow dryer is the best.
And the brushes are
Yeah.
amazing. I love Harry Josh's blow dryers too.
Can you show them the curling
And what's great about the blow dryer is also it's tiny.
Mm-hmm.
It's not this like
it's
massive.
lightweight. They just came
It's
out with
lightweight.
the
Yeah, it's
ultra
great.
lightweight one.
It's super awesome. It's tiny, but it really works. It's powerful.
Yeah.
Where can we test the makeup to find our match?
So you can find your match. Most Targets will carry a lot of the beauty products, but I think for right now, that's where we're at in person, and then of course online is where you can find us. But yeah. I'm working on getting it in more places, guys, for you guys. But I am a small business owner, and we're trucking along and doing the best we can to get it to everyone. Obviously, it's my passion, but we're not there quite yet.
Must-have products for a quick day look if you don't want to wear a full face. That is an incredible.
So that's my
honest
everyday
question.
face.
Yeah.
So my everyday face is I curl my lashes, I use concealer, or the cream foundation. You could use that almost like a concealer.
Yeah.
And I only put it under my eyes, around my nose, and right here and right there. And because it's a cream foundation, I can even just use my finger and blend it. I use the cream blush, and I use the Magic Balm. 3 products. And of course, curl my lashes. But that's my go-to makeup. For skin, I use a moisturizer, and I love to use the glowing primer. I actually use the Deep Hydration Face Cream is my everyday one. I tend to be a little bit more dry. And then when when I want something a little lighter weight that's not so heavy on my skin like the Deep Hydration, I use our face oil, and I'll just use that, and that absorbs right into my skin right away. And so I'll use that. And then I love the Elevated Hydration Mist. And this is basically my face in 6 minutes max. And usually there's a child on my hip. So it's a one-handed beauty routine. I'm going to actually do a quick squirt just because
Well, let me get the hair away from your face.
my face is looking really, really dry. What's nice about this, it feels like a spa treatment. And you can use it before you apply makeup. You can use it after. You can use it for a midday freshen up. It's so great. So I love this product. Any skincare tips I live by? skin. I think you have to wash your face every night.
You have to.
Yeah, I think that's just the way it goes.
That's the worst.
And I also think that you have to figure out how to keep your face hydrated. That's the best way not to look broke down. Does your moisturizer have SPF in it? No. These moisturizers do not have SPF, but it layers nicely with an SPF. So you can put this on. You can even just use the face oil, which is great for all skin types. And you just put that on. Don't need to put on a moisturizer on top of that, and then you can put your SPF after. Hi, Tamira from Nebraska. What do I do to cover scars? What do you do to cover scars? I kind of let my scars live, but I do have a scar here that's going away.
Yeah.
I've been we're working on a brightening serum that fades scarring and pigment. And I've been using that, and it's actually faded it up pretty well. But what do you use? I usually use a concealer.
I used to get really bad acne scars and on my cheeks, and I would use this product called Mederma that you can get at CVS.
Oh, yeah, that stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it's really intense.
Really heavy.
But if you have like acne scars, it's great for that.
Okay.
Because we all don't want that scar, especially us being of like a mid-tone, we tend to scar really easily. Like if you pick at it.
Yeah, don't pick at it.
Yeah, so Mederma helped me, which you can get at the drugstore.
I think also having a good retinol.
Yeah.
A retinol actually over time sloughs off the scarring, and we have a line called Younger and Clear, and it is basically for acne prone, or that, I'm too old to get wrinkles. I'm too old to get pimples and acne, and I'm too young to get wrinkles. Those people, me. So we have this skin regimen, and it's called Younger and Clear. And it actually has a retinol in it that has also a sal acid that's made from wintergreen. And it's a tapioca, not a petro-based encapsulation of the retinol. And the retinol is a vitamin A. You cannot use it when you're pregnant. But it's incredible. This line is life-changing. In 1 week, you see a massive difference.
Huge difference.
In your skin. And over 4 weeks, it is transformative. So the regimen is incredible.
I love the spot
we made
treatment.
the spot treatments it's incredible.
Yeah.
And you could also, with the spot treatment, put your makeup on over it. So if you can put it on in the morning and then, do your makeup and
it protects.
Yeah, it's really awesome. So Marlene, if you go to honestbeauty.com and you look up Younger and Clear, you'll be able to find it.
Charleston, South Carolina. Love that place. Food there is so good too. Have you ever been to Charleston? Probably not.
I haven't been to. Wait, have I been there? I don't think maybe.
It's so beautiful there.
I haven't spent time there. Let's put it that way. I feel like I went in there for an event with Gab Union and Michelle Obama.
Oh, when I was yeah.
Were we there?
Charleston?
We were in South Carolina though. You're right. We were doing a
Food
school.
thing. Yeah.
It was her clean eating food initiative. Yeah. Was it North Carolina or South? It was down. It was far from here.
Hi, Haley. Jean is saying I should come to Brazil. I'd love to.
Ooh, yeah.
I love it there. What?
Hi from New Orleans.
Sea salt spray? Oh, sea salt spray before or after drying your hair. What do you think?
I like a little, you could do it before, but I kind of like to curl the hair, and then you saw how I kind of like moved it around.
Up.
Yeah, broke it up, put a little sea salt spray in, and then I used my hands in the blow dryer just so it looks like a little more natural,
a little
lived
undone.
in. Yeah.
That's a great trick. So if the curls and they get a little bit too intense, you can spray the sea salt spray, and then you can break it up with the blow dryer.
And kind of
then-
scrunch it together so it looks a little more lived in
Yeah.
and not uniform.
And the sea salt spray and all of our hair care products are all available at Ulta Beauty.
And then also spray, I use the,
And I use the sea salt spray even on my hair when it's wet and I get out of the shower.
just like as an easy like go-to
Just to, like, give it some
day
life.
thing, just to like a little of the. I love this stuff too.
Oh yeah.
The moisture milk.
So the moisture milk I put on the ends when my hair is wet, and then I put the sea salt spray at the root, and I just kind of let my hair air dry, and it just gives it a little bit of that natural texture when I don't want to be too fussy with my hair. All right, guys.
So let's pick out your lip. Let's have
Oh yeah.
Lip time?
yeah.
So here are the 3 lips. We have this deeper, what color would you call this?
That shade is called
Well, it's sheer Bordeaux,
Sheer Bordeaux.
but I guess you would call it a Bordeaux.
Yeah, it's
Like
a,
Vino. This is Blossom.
that's a beautiful color.
That's a demi matte, so it's a little bit more coverage. And then this one is the Fig Demi Matte. I like the Fig too.
That's
It's
pretty.
so 90s. All of them are really nice colors. So those are the 3 colors. What do you guys think? 1, 2, Blossom, or 3, Fig? What do you recommend?
the brightest lip color.
Brightest. Someone said the darkest. Fig.
Oh, can you swatch them?
Yeah,
Yes.
swatch them.
Good idea.
Oh, swatching.
Yeah.
So this is the Fig. This is the Blossom. And this is the
Why
Bordeaux.
didn't we think of that?
Duh.
Ooh, the Bordeaux is so pretty too.
And it's like a stain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's more
Yeah.
like a stain. Maybe go like that. Which one?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Good
guys.
job, Daniel.
So this is the Fig, Blossom, Bordeaux. What do you guys recommend? Oh no, my thing's gonna run out. The third, Blossom sounds, it looks like pretty. Number 3. Number 1, love the natural. 2 and 3, go with 2, blend with peach.
Oh.
I'm really envious of myself. Darkest. Oh
Darkest.
my gosh, guys.
Decisions.
Fig or
I think there's
Blossom?
more for
Blossom,
number
blossom,
2.
blossom.
Blossom.
Bordeaux? Really? More Blossom? Okay.
Have you ever sneezed?
So which one
live
is that?
on air?
This one?
I've sneezed on air. So this one is what we're going to go with.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going with Blossom. Blossom 1. Ooh.
There we go.
Wow. It's pretty.
On my chapped lips. My dehydrated lips. And what's nice is, again, everything you can trust that all of our ingredients, we are very mindful about what we put in our products and how we formulate. And we have incredible chemists in-house that really try and raise the bar and change the standards in how we develop products. And we're really trying to make a difference and show and prove that you can have higher standards, you can care about health and wellness, and you could also still have fun and have beautiful colors and beautiful pigments and products that really actually work. So thank you guys so much.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll see you
Oh,
tonight at the
so
party.
Friday.
Friday.
Go to honest.com, honestbeauty.com, honest.com. Everything will be available. All right? Friday.
Friday. Bye, guys.
Bye.